Well, today we're in Guernsey, Wyoming, with Andy Stellpflug with Stellpflug Cattle Company. Just for starters, Andy, why don't you tell us a little bit about your operation here, how you got started, and about the breeds of cattle you run here.
Well, thanks, Brady. I appreciate you guys coming up. We're a long-time commercial herd. My family's been ranching here in Wyoming since 1913, and we just wanted to try to do something a little bit different than what's been done over the years. And so, obviously, we're old, long-time Hereford guys, but we also have a lot of Angus people around us. So we run registered Angus and registered Herefords, and we're just trying to raise and build the best cow herd we can.
Well, this spring on our travels hunting for bulls, one that came quick to the top of our list was the RiseAbove bull that we acquired at the Hoffman Ranch sale in Thetford, Nebraska. And that bull came to the top of our list because he did all the little things right. He was a great foot structure. He was a very balanced bull that we think is timely for the Angus business and the beef business. He's got great feet. He's a Cavanese bull that's got a tremendous spread from birth to yearling. But one of the things that really got us excited about him was his maternal lineage. And you get to the bottom side of his pedigree. Could you expand a little bit more about his mother?
Yeah, his mom's a cow called 3839. Some people call him the Hinman cow. That's a really special cow. She stamps those bulls so much the same time after time. It's interesting when you look at a group of bulls like that. As you guys know, in the same sale, buying two herd bulls in the same sale from the same cow, and that cow's done that time and time again. And within that flush of the high road and Thetford was the 0256 cow, and that's RiseAbove's mom. It's tough when we're looking at those cows to try to figure out which one we think is going to be the best cow to send to have flush do embryo work. And yet, like you said, RiseAbove is one of those bulls that kind of stands out at a very young age. He has looked different. He grew different. And he does have the full package. It's nice to look at a bull and say he looks like the best bull in the pen, and then pull his numbers and that matches it. That's kind of a rarity. And that, as you said, balance, that's kind of the key to our whole business here.
Jason, maybe talk a little bit about RiseAbove, why you felt that he was such a unique and special individual.
He really was. The thing I like about RiseAbove is that he was found long before his DNA came back in. He was raised on a first calf heifer, who's a full sister to Thetford, that added a lot of merit. I think it's very unique. He was born out of a first calf heifer. I think it's very unique that he was born out of a 3839 daughter. It added a lot of credibility and merit to him. The calf was a standout last fall, being raised out there in Wyoming in a drought. He was identifiable at that time, just from a phenotype standpoint. He's unique to me too. I think a lot of these Cavanese bulls, the more Cavanese and lower birth weight you go, the finer bone they get and the smaller footed they get as well. I think it's getting a little bit harder to find bulls that are acceptable there for us. That bull has a big old foot under him. Yeah. And it's a big round foot, and it's shaped right, and it's made right, and I like the way it carries into his bone. The bone work doesn't scare me at all to breed heifers to, because we bred a lot of heifers to him. But to have that kind of foot that ties up into that kind of bone is very refreshing, to have that kind of Cavanese.
Yeah.
And he was a shorter gestation bull. He was born early. He was the first one out of that calf crop born. Okay. I ended up breeding heifers earlier for Andy that year once he bought them. So they were due like the 6th of January, and he was born right around Christmas.
Right.
I think he's very unique. The disposition in him is unbelievable. And a lot of that's carried through when we talk about Thetford and High Road too. I think those are huge benefits those bulls have. That bull is extremely gentle, extremely easy to handle. He handled the trip well after the sale. Terrible winter here, so we spent a lot of time out in the bulls, but he was gentle from day one. Immediately when he got to stud, he started producing semen right away, so it was easy for him to settle in.
Yeah, he has been a tremendous semen producer for us. We're very excited as that bull gets released here to the public September 1st, and know he was used very heavily here at Hoffman Ranches and as well at Stellpflug Cattle Company, and just I think everyone very, very excited to see that first calf crop out of RiseAbove.
Yeah, for an unproven bull, he's about as proven as you can make one. For us with the cow family back there and the way things line up, and he's no accident and he's no fluke. he's a very solid bull to use, I feel.
Absolutely. Well, Jason, thank you for your time today. We really enjoy the working relationship and friendship and look forward to the future.
ST's been very good to us in so many different ways, and it's been really fun to support you guys back as well.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much.